Have you ever found yourself trying to create a visually appealing layout in your app, only to be stumped by how to connect items in a grid view? It can be frustrating, right? If that's you, then you're in the right place. Today, we're going to tackle how to add views between items in a grid view. I totally get it. You want your grid view to not just display items, but to also guide users visually, just like the talent trees in World of Warcraft. You're not alone in this struggle. Many developers face similar challenges when trying to enhance their app's UI. Here's the specific situation we're looking at. One user recently asked, "How can I add arrow images between items in my grid view?" They mentioned that they have a scrollable grid view and want to visually connect certain items, but they are unsure how to implement this. Sound familiar? Let's dive into this together. So what makes this tricky? The challenge lies in the fact that the grid view does not support adding child views directly. When you try to add image views as children of the grid view, you might encounter errors. We'll explore some creative solutions to work around this limitation. And don't go anywhere. I've got a clever workaround at the end that will help you achieve the layout you desire without any headaches. To add arrow images between items in the grid view, the user should first create a custom layout for the grid view items. This layout will include both the item view and an image view for the arrow. Next, the user should modify the adapter for the grid view to inflate this custom layout. This will allow the user to set the arrow images dynamically based on the item positions. After setting up the adapter, the user should ensure that the grid view is properly configured to allow for scrolling. This is crucial for maintaining the layout as the user scrolls through the items. Finally, the user should test the implementation by running the application. They should check that the arrows appear correctly between the items and scroll with the grid view. Fun fact, did you know that the first graphical user interfaces were developed in the 1970s? They were a game changer for how we interact with computers today. Now, let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative solution comes from a user who references Roman Guy's Shelves app. They suggest creating a custom grid view that allows for a background image to scroll similar to a bookshelf. For adding arrows, they recommend using a 9-patch drawable. The user also created a sample app based on Google's Hello Grid View example. They built a custom grid view that connects photos across empty cells using simple lines or arrows. You can find the project source on GitHub. Here's the pro tip I promised. Always test your layout on different screen sizes. This ensures that your arrows and items look great no matter what device your users are on. And there you have it. You should now be able to add those arrow images between items in your grid view with ease. Remember, creativity is key in UI design. If you found this helpful, hit the subscribe button for more tips, and don't miss our next video where we explore even more UI tricks.